Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver. Last time, we climbed to the top of the radio tower, and then we had to go back into the basement of Goldenrod City to get the director after we found out that there was an imposter director. Then climbed the radio tower again, a different way, met up with the leader of Team Rocket, Archer. Had a final battle with him, and he unfortunately had to disband Team... Well, not unfortunately, he fortunately had to disband Team Rocket after being defeated by us. He was a respectful antagonist, and you don't really see that too often. Hopefully, now that we have made some story progress, this annoying guy will leave us alone and we can finally pass. Hey, we can finally pass, yay! What rage candy bar you want to buy another? I think one is enough for you. If the rage you caused, I can make more than one candy bar out of it. Well, now that we're on Route 44, there's really not much left. This is a bit of an interesting route in that there's not many, and I don't believe you have to battle any of these trainers. I would recommend battling them, though I am going to be doing this off screen, of course. Forgot he rotated. I'll be right back after this. Over here you got a Mac Repel. Pretty sure there's a trainer over here that's going to battle you if you go in one of these directions. I know that there's a trainer over here that's kind of meant in a jerk. There we go. Her. She's kind of in a jerkish spot. And that guy's also in a jerkish spot. Right, sneaky, sneak, sneak. That guy you don't need to battle. You can sneak over here. I like this route in that none of the trainers you are required to battle. It's probably one of the only routes where that happens, and I like it. But as this may look, we have a new dungeon, the Ice Path. Careful not to slip, fall over, freeze, and get stuck on the ice. I like that description. It's kind of stupid and kind of silly, but I like it. Allow me to welcome you to the Ice Path. We have 3 new encounters here. Well, 2 depending on which version. In SoulSilver, we have the exclusive Delibird, which I really wouldn't say this is much of an exclusive because its whole thing is it only learns one move present, which randomly rolls damage from, I don't remember what the exact numbers are, and then deals I think there's a normal type damage based on that. It can heal an opponent potentially, and it doesn't also have the best stats to begin with. Ice Flying type. No stat I believe notable aside from speed. Not too much. Not too much interesting here. But the other 2 Pokemon, and these are the ones you can get in both versions, are the more interesting ones. Jinx is a very, very powerful special attacker. It's a glass cannon completely, but it has good offensive stats. When it comes to special attack, it gets the good special ice move, it gets the good special psychic moves. It's a glass cannon, what you can expect. However, as you might have noticed, the much more interesting one has wandered into a battle with us. Swinub. If you like Gen 4, and you like the Gen 4 evolutions, and you were kind of disappointed because you couldn't get most of them, fear no longer. You can get the mighty Mamoswine. Starting out as a Swinub and evolving into Piloswine doesn't really have the best stats. They're not terrible, but not the best. However, when you level up while knowing Ancient Power, which you do need a heart scale to get, it becomes the almighty Mamoswine. The ice-ground pig mammoth that destroys everything. With an attack stat identical to that of Garchomp, an Earthquake from a Mamoswine is equivalent to an Earthquake from a Garchomp. Compile that with very good HP and not terrible defense, with okay speed and a very good physical move pool, this thing is an absolute monster. Its somewhat middle-of-the-road speed is also kind of made a bit irrelevant when it learns the move Ice Shard, a physical ice priority move. Considering I have said before that there are some things you would want Ice Shard for, Mamoswine is by far the best user of that move. I kind of hinted to this back when I went over Cloyster. This is what I was talking about. Yes, there's a lot later in the game, and really not that long in terms of in-game time, but it is a bit of a struggle to train because there's kind of no more major battles, but if you do want a Piloswine to evolve into a Swinub, you do have to get to the next town. I believe you have to heart scale Ancient Power in order to get a Mamoswine, but if you just go through that Route 44 without battling any of the trainers and just bring a Swinub there, it's not too bad. Also, it learns Earthquake by level up. I recommend not evolving until it learns Earthquake, because it really doesn't learn Earthquake at that high of a level as a Swinub, and even then, not evolving it as a Mamoswine, I believe it doesn't really learn it at that absurd of a level as a Mamoswine either, so you don't really lose too much. But this guy seems to have problems we should address. See that item over there? It was me who dropped it, but I cannot go over there to pick it up. Why? Walking on ice makes your feet freeze. My shoes are so worn to the soles they are gone. So, he can't seem to go over and get it because his shoes are run down to, well, being soulless. But also to go over Swinub. It learns Earthquake at level 37 by level up as a Swinub, and as a Piloswine, not much later. Considering Swinub evolves into Piloswine at level 33, yeah, I'd say holding off for 3 levels is more than enough, is more than worth it, considering we're not going to get too many battles of the level 33 requirement variety for, well, until after. There's going to be no battles where a level 33 to 37 Pokemon is going to be necessary. The battles where you're going to want a Pokemon are actually in 38 and onward from now on. And 38 is what I would say you should have your Pokemon at before the next gym. So, getting a Swinub, not evolving it, and then just getting Earthquake and then evolving it, not a bad idea. I've known people who have done that in the past, and they have said the highest of praise about it. Alright, now there's an item over there we have to get. That is HM Waterfall, and that is actually a pretty good move. If you have a Feraligatr, there is no better water move than Waterfall, in my opinion, to teach a Feraligatr. I mean, you could probably also argue, well, maybe Dive, but, I mean, Dive takes a turn longer and also doesn't do as much damage. Alright, now let's see what we gotta do here. Alright, yeah, I remember how to do this. Thank you. HM07 Waterfall. What was that? I don't even know what that sound was. I might decide to teach that to Flood, though might not, because I'm gonna look at the stats. No, it's not Flood. It's Firestorm. So the opposite of Flood. We have identical physical and special attack, and oddly high physical defense. Maybe we might have really good defensive IVs? I don't know. Let's see his stats on Waterfall. 80 power, and let's see what Surf is. 95. Oh, wow, yeah, Surf is a lot stronger. I might actually just keep Waterfall on there just because there are some physical... Actually, yeah, there are some specially defensive Pokemon. And also, I am going to need Waterfall in the future. So, yeah, I recommend teaching Waterfall to a Feraligatr if you chose it, because... Well, it's just about the best Water-type move that is a physical attack you could have. And I mean, Aqua Tail debatably is better, but it has higher power, yes, but also is a little less accurate. And also, I mean, Waterfall also does a flinch chance, which you really probably won't get off on a Feraligatr, because Feraligatr doesn't have the best speed. It might actually be pretty good on a Swift Swim. Swift Swim Kingdra, jeez, I can't even think straight. The man was a Pokemon, I knew it all along. No. It would have been funny if we actually encountered the Pokemon when it was right next to him. Go, Firestorm. So, yes, Waterfall. Honestly, Waterfall, Surf, and Fly are really the only HMs that I feel should exist, because they're the only ones we actually want to teach our Pokemon. Cut and Rock Smash are really just not good, and Whirlpool is kind of exclusive to this game. And I mean, Dive is also not a bad move, but it's not an HM in this game. It was only an HM in Gen 5, and even in Gen 5 was a side thing that wasn't even required for story progress. Over here, there is an... The enemy picked over there was HM, wasn't it? I'm the one who dropped it, but I want you to keep it. You just time to get it, right? Contains a waterfall. Have fun climbing waterfalls. Me? I still need to get a new pair of shoes before I can enjoy waterfalls. like it kind of just stops you for a second. Found an ice heal. Kind of odd to find an item that heals ice inside of a place that is literally made of ice. Well, not made entirely of ice, it's ice-covered rock. There are a couple of hidden items around here. I don't know exactly where all of them are, but I'm not going to be just... Yeah, there's none right here. And we need HM Strength. Yeah, we're not really getting another move on it, and I actually do believe that Strength... Yeah, I think Strength is actually better than Headbutt, so I might actually want to just get rid of Headbutt. Kind of funny how... Actually, yeah, it kind of makes sense that Gazelle can't learn Strength. Who should be forgotten? Yeah, Headbutt. Yeah, get rid of Headbutt. Strength is better than Headbutt, and... I mean, Strength isn't a bad move, it's just... doesn't get type effectiveness, and only normal types get stab on it, which, again, you're never gonna get type effectiveness and stab. It's kind of one of the reasons it's not that good. So I kind of like this place, because... I did not mean to go down that hole. Context. There are some items on here, you can see what we have to do. A little bit of an ice block pushing puzzle. Kind of like this place, though... Excuse me. Though you do have to push all the blocks into the right place and then you can progress. I like this puzzle, though you have to push all the rocks into the correct hole. Well, not all the rocks into the correct hole, you just have to push each rock into a hole. I mean, I'll probably just put this on screen. Probably just keep this on screen, but fast forward through it just because this takes a bit of a long time because the rock pushing animations are a bit slow. There we go. That took longer than it should have. Note to self, next time trying to do precision puzzle solving, don't use the dang circle pad. There are some hidden items down here. Let's see where they are. Pretty sure I know where it is. Yep, over here. Get a Carbos. Nice. Well, now that we have that puzzle solved, we can continue on. I believe you do have to push every single one of them into their required placement before you can proceed. Though I don't remember the exact order in which you go against them to get out of here. Tickets here, there, yeah, there we go. Full heal. I wonder why they're stocking up on all these items even though there's no trainers to battle in here. Pretty strange. If you have a Pokemon with Rock Smash, you can break that rock and not need to backtrack, though. If you have a Repel up, it doesn't really matter. And the item over there is the Never Melt Ice. Boosts the power of Ice-type moves. If you're going to be using a Mamoswine on your team, I highly recommend grabbing that. Just, Ice Shard is a good move, especially when backed up by Mamoswine's attack set and stab, though it is a weak base power move. If it's not double super effective, which is why it just is an ultimate dragon killer, you're probably going to need it for just regular ×1 super effective. I'm going to go on here. Pretty sure there is another item, and there isn't another item over here. That's odd. Over here we have TM872 Avalanche. That's... I forget what its effect is. I think it is always decreased priority or it operates like payback. Let me check. Okay, yeah, I think that this is the same thing as payback in terms of how it operates, though it's not an exact clone. I will mention later if it is function differently, if it has decreased priority, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have decreased priority. There's one more item in here that I know is somewhere, whether it's a hidden item or not. And yes, I was right. There was another hidden item. Alright. Got that. Got a revive. Revive me. I have the ray gun. Alright, I see how to do this. That's clever. That's clever. The repels effect wore off. No. Yeah, I probably should put up another one just because I'm going to be mobbed by Pokemon because my luck is just that bad. Also, I'm sorry for that horrendous run of that puzzle. That's why I don't like using the circle pad, even though I use it habitually, just because I'm used to playing games with it. Got an iron. Not bad. Ice physics. I'm using the circle pad. There we go. Out of here. I think there's another hidden item on the ground. Sorry if I'm just keep going in here to get the dowsing Macken. Nope. Protein? So we got a Carbos, an iron, and a protein. And they could have loaded us up on enough of the healing items as is. Not the healing items, the vitamins. And they got another one of these kimono girls. Me oh my, is that you, Maxis? Fancy meeting you here. To tell you the truth, my sandals are frozen to the ice and I'm stuck here. In other words, my flip-flops are quick frozen to the ground. Tee. Well, no laughing matter. Could you push my back? Shove! I just love that text. You really are kind. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Alright, let's see what that item is. Don't remember exactly how to get it. Oh wait, yeah, I kinda do. Oh wait, no I don't. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. Alright. Nope. Alright, so I need to somehow get that thing to there. So I somehow need to get to the other wall. I might need to get on that left wall. There we go, that's how you do it. Yeah, I gotta get to this wall, go up here, down here, over here, this way, and grab that. I think they could have given us enough vitamins. Sheesh. That's a lot of vitamins. And we have reached the end of the ice path. And you've reached Blackthorn City. That's Jerry's put a trainer right here. Nope. She's not a trainer. She must be a real hotshot trainer. And I love bad puns. Blackthorn City, a quiet mountain retreat. I don't know why, I just love this place. I don't know if it's just the unique look of it, because it's different than almost any other town where it has a sort of desert, badlands-ish aesthetic, but it's just a town. I like it. But there's a reason I went into this house. This is the Move Deleter and Move Tutor houses. A mysterious house where you can make Pokemon forget and remember moves. I am going to go over these because there are some pretty good moves in here. Oh, they call me Grandma Wilma. I sense the talent of a dragon tamer in you. Would you like me to teach a move to one of your Pokemon? Oh, yes. Fine. Now pick which Pokemon you'd like to teach the move to. Flood. Slug. Oh, come on. Alright. Well, I mean, I suppose that's true. I haven't really had Flood as a partner yet. Me, I'm the move maniac. I Pokemon that level up, they can remember those moves. Oh, this guy. He is the guy who will teach you Pokemon. He's the one that will teach you Pokemon. No. He is the one that will reteach your Pokemon moves if you have a heart scale. Pretty sure you're the one I want to talk to first. Respired about you here very well. Your word of passion, astounding, ultimate moves. Oh no, wrong person. What's the last person I talked to is the one that has what I want? Actually, I'm just going to talk to him first because I kind of want to see what he has. But when... Of course. Alright, well, I'll go over to this guy's moves later. Who did I say I was again? Oh yeah, I remember. I'm the Move Deleter. So your first name is the, middle name Move, last name Deleter. What's your name? Push Pokemon to forget moves. Which Pokemon should forget a move? Well, I did just teach Megalon a move just to get through that dungeon, which we should have forgotten. Strength. Yeah, Strength was okay, but I'm really not going to use it. There's another move I want Megalon to have instead. Worked perfectly. Pokemon has forgotten the move Strength completely. And you... that's it. I'm as good as hard scale. Let me guess. You want me to teach one of your Pokemon a move. Which Pokemon needs tutoring? Well, the giant multi-foot bug with the giant horn and punchy hands. Night Slash. This is a move I really wanted to have on Heracross. I was hoping to have this on Heracross at the start of the game when I first caught it. Sadly, I wasn't able to get it and I wasn't lucky, but now we have Night Slash. There's two moves that, as well, there's one move she can teach you, and technically three moves the guy, the grandfather, can teach you, though we can't learn those yet. Well, we made it to Blackthorn City, made it through the ice path without freezing. I think we're good to call it a day here, and the repulse effect wore off. Next time we have a lot of stuff to go over. Actually, wait. I think we can still do some more stuff here today. I'm not going to call it an end of the video just yet. The moves that the Grandma Wilma can teach you, it is Draco Meteor. She was not lying when she said Dragon Tamer. You can only teach Draco Meteor to a Pokemon that is a Dragon type, and if that Pokemon has maximum happiness with you. So, I probably should have put the Soothe Bell on Flood a while ago, though I'm pretty sure trading overrides all happiness and friendship earned, so it would have just erased to begin with. Okay. I might actually go and get Friendship up on Flood to get Draco Meteor because I really want that move. Though, thankfully now the time crunch is past. I don't really need to be too stressed about time anymore. So I kind of can go do that, though it would be kind of bad pacing. And we have our final gym. Blackthorn City Gym Leader, Claire, the blessed user of Dragon Pokemon. Just as it should be, dragons are the final trial. Claire, our gym leader is waiting for you. However, it would be impossible for a run-of-the-mill trainer to win. I kind of like how Blackthorn in general and just this area are kind of... They're not the kind of high-class, snooty people like, oh, we're so much better than you because status reasons, but rather they live in an area with dragon Pokemon. Dragon Pokemon are, at least in my opinion, the best type. Well, I mean, best type overall. I mean, I like Steel-type Pokemon more, but dragons, nothing can compare with them. I kind of like that, how... kind of like to think that that's where it comes from. The Blackthorn Gym received a massive facelift from its original version in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I like its new version. And honestly, I think we might want to call the video right here. So I kind of lied, kind of didn't. Next time, we will be continuing in the Blackthorn City Gym. Hopefully we don't get roasted alive. See you guys then.